good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they'd gotten 2 for 2.
Okay.
Taking in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Y'all better say fucking going, please.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, you know, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score?
I'm lagging like shit. I think that.
Doing it. A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now here's Young. Going up top for Cup. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Saints. Cooper Cup, 67 yards. And the Saints have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
That nigga.
It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found it down.
Actually got that bitch out.
What we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize. But when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house.
Sandcastle got to go.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter.
I'm about to go back to what you call it, AKA
the defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah,
I'm about to go back and get qualified.
Right, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This one brought in by Jefferson. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his 1st. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
This guy has 12 runs on the same drive. God damn. What does he need?
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
What?
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The 1st down carry here for Charles.
I'm telling you, like, bro.
Yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Panthers will come now in motion right. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. They go back to the ground now with Charles. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. In motion right is Jones. Now Mahomes. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Got this down to about the 12-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as,
Boy.
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. Now here's Pollard. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Tony Pollard punching it in from a yard away. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
And you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
God damn.
You gonna wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, I might just stay up for it though.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep it up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive in the last double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Here's Young. He's going to let it fly.
Thank you.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now Young. Pass complete. It's Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. a handoff out of the gun. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Young to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Young. Oh, no, he lost the ball. And it's picked up by the Panthers. Shutting it off there. And this defense has
You guys, nigga, come on, boy. This is what I'm talking about. Nigga. Nigga ain't fucking with me, man. Come on.
I was finna dunk on this thing.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The National Football League has come to Germany. We are underway from Munich. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They go play action now. Wilson. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. A big play there for New England. 58 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Here's Deebo Samuel in the backfield with his first carry. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. And that's dirty run. That's a positive.
All right, come on now.
Intercepted at the goal line.
Come on now.
James with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take
Come on
possession
now.
of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball in any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into the and he gets picked off.
Give him a gain of 5
I
on
should.
completion, and that will bring
I'm
him
about to.
second down.
He plays tough.
Here we go with Jamal Charles. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. But they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
Good call.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I'm playing smart.
They go up the middle with Jamal Charles. And some room to roam now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again.
Drag that
to the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Jones will come now in motion right. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Mahomes now to throw. Buying time to his left. Jones goes diving, and he's got it. The Chiefs
that's bullshit.
Turned away on 4th down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too. On 2nd and 10, Wilson forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
Thank you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there. Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to get this down near the 25. 5 on second down. Mahomes, and out of bounds right
Come on,
around
boy.
the 20. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal. As some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. They run it. It's Charles. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
All right, come on.
That's it.
Those 3 days I was trying to keep pace to help him up. I thought about it. Hold on, let me see if I can slide.
Master. Bitch ass. Damn.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him,
Boy, we gotta put them late night hours in.
your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Tell you, bro. When I tell you, I can work you. I'm gonna keep you unlocked.
It's Young on play action. He's gonna loft one deep left side here.
Let's go, Sauce.
It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
Stuck the fuck out of him. Stuck the fuck out of him. I'm gonna say that clip. I'm gonna say that clip. When I put that clip, I'm gonna put it into another clip. I'm gonna put that into another clip.
And look, they told us before the ball game they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense and want to take a few more chances, that opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
They begin the drive with Charles. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. In motion right is Jones. Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes going for Jefferson downfield. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Oh my damn popcorn.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Justin Tucker for the extra point. This will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying,
"Oh, thank you, Shanti. Thank you, Shanti. I think I'm still the MVP, right? I think I'm still the MVP, right?
Quarterback Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning.
And I throw right back to him.
Now this is intercepted. My goodness.
I throw it right back to them.
I do that, man. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Great effort by Derwin James on the stop.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game.
I'll come back and put that shit
Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes.
That is weak and wild, bruh. Like, come on, EA. Why the hell you keep playing with me, dog?
Come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Oh, fuck.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
Man, this should be.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Man, that should be.
Inside the 35.
Come on.
Touchdown.
Come on, let's lock in.
Justin Jefferson.
Come on, that boy can't fuck with me, man.
And the Panthers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
That boy can't fuck with me, man.
Mahomes will throw for it. Flushed, and he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for two. The team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10, and he returns this to the 22. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
I got straight head crackers and head punches.
So that'll bring up second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on.
I love when niggas want to cross that right side of that field.
Also by the defense.
That right side of that field, dangerous.
From the 25 on second down, Young.
And this nigga Randy Moss just caught that. That right side of the field, that's where you gonna get your motherfucking head popped off there. I got them head hunters over there, boy.
We came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Left side, you got me and Quinn.
Players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
This
It really
bullshit.
is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Young from the shotgun. A throw left side complete to Harold Carmichael. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Damn.
Now Young.
Let's go. Let's be straight.
On the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown Panthers. Harold Carmichael there to make the grab. And the Panthers are back within a score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 13-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Damn.
Fielded right around the 8. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
This guy need a funny show right here. Shit damn trip.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Let's actually play. Let's see what
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On first down, Mahomes.
You got somebody playing, man.
To Jefferson on the slant.
So that though, I think I can
So the
make something.
completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
God damn.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones.
Oh my goodness, this stick
20.
is crazy. The stick is crazy.
Touchdown.
The stick is crazy.
Carolina. Zay
The stick is
Jones,
crazy.
78 yards. And the Panthers
The
will
stick is
extend their
crazy,
lead in the final minute of the half. They'll try and throw for it. And he is into
You
the
said
end
cheating.
zone.
Drop like drop a sub. What's the word?
So they go with a pass and
I
it
mean,
works
hey,
there on the
I'm
2-point
cheating. How I'm
try.
cheating?
Just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion
I'm
situation?
cheating. Drop like a drop a
Situation, you
sub
have to
though.
know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
That's beating. That's bullshit. That's what you call bullshit.
He'll be taken down, but
That's
not before they
bullshit,
work it
bro.
across midfield. Young looks to throw on first down. Got him in. It's
I glitch the defense. I ain't
Panthers
glitch the
going to use the
defense.
second of their timeouts.
I just know what
As
I'm
they'll
doing.
stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I just figured out what you trying to do though. That shit bad.
Throwing again on second down. Young.
That's coming
That one
back.
incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late.
What?
That might be PI.
That's
So they saw the
bullshit.
contact before the ball
That's
arrived.
bullshit.
Penalty
But
flag
that
for
ain't
pass interference.
And
yeah.
trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
On first and 10, Young.
Thank you.
Yeah, this one almost intercepted.
Boy.
Had a chance to come down
Hey, ain't
in
no
the
way
end zone,
man just did
but
that.
could not hang on. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Again,
Yeah,
he'll
well,
drop
he
to
just did
throw.
that.
He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Get down.
And this is going to
Get
be
your feet down, bro.
intercepted. Picked
Get your
off
feet
by
down,
Leon
bro.
Sandcastle.
Come on,
And the Panthers are going to take
your
possession
feet down so we
here.
can
It's
score
a
this, bro.
touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Let me get this dude out of here.
Yeah, I was gonna say bump and then nigga watch.
Mahomes
You said what?
Yo, I was gonna say bump and then
eluding the
nigga
pressure
watch.
right. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first.
Bro, I'm so loud about this thing,
As the
bro.
clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Jones will
I
come now in
promise
motion
you I
right.
was about to say that, dog.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes.
I'll take that like in the sub, though.
Caught by Jones. Now
I should've went out of
another
bounds.
timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward half.
I wonder if this works. If this work right here, that's crazy.
They'll bring a receiver in
If this
motion
work,
right.
that's crazy.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
That's crazy.
He's got it for a
It
Panther
is, too.
touchdown.
That's crazy. You get him up out of here. Get these niggas. Boy, they get up out of here quick. They getting up out of here
Why that
quick.
nigga Steve Young like Bryce Young?
Nigga ain't yet. On the winning streak. We got he said give you some players. I ain't got no players. You got a 96, Fletcher Cox. They gave me nobody up for it. 54, 27, 38, 28. Let me just keep getting rid of these folks, man. Oh, I ain't even got no music playing. Are you in the game, bro?
Yeah.
You want to add Banks to the party?
Banks?
Yeah.
I bet.
Yellow Bone, she wanna take me down, baby. Whoa, whoa.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
"22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Damn, man.
On the counter, it's Charles. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You game treating like hell.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
That shit.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mahomes. And the Niners get there and bring him down. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
Damn.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed
Wait.
out right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
My ass got a bit of a weak ass lot, but
In motion right is Jones. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure, looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, well, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
They'll run with Cook. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. James Cook, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Niners use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That's my warm up.
From the 10.
Warm.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, matchups that they like better.
That's to the crib, bro.
I think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On first down, it's Charles again. Room here to
Go to the crib, bro. Come on now.
Charles, nobody in front.
Come on now. Go to the crib.
Carolina. Jamal Charles, 54 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They'll look to throw. And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it.
That ass nigga.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up, place the ball, so they can snap it and get back to work.
Again, they run with Campbell. And he'll bring it up here right at the 40-yard line. They'll get free as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Randy, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, he's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues.
What I tell you? What the fuck I tell you? What the fuck I tell you, bro? I got them fucking headhunters now, bro. I'm telling you.
42-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and you know, guys either
I got the nigga that knocked their motherfucking face mask.
You gotta learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
You got through there, didn't you?
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Now an inside handoff for Charles. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Right back to him on first down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Patrick Mahomes taking it 11 yards out. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Mahomes going to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries, and 2-point conversions, and both failed.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes, going for Jefferson downfield. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the 49ers will take over here just shy of the 30. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. They'll hand this to Campbell, running right. Always got some breathing room.
I done seen it all. I done seen it all.
Earl Campbell, 45 yards. And the 49ers have regained the lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Mahomes now on 1st down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. This will be caught once again by Brown. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Mahomes to throw once more. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
What the fuck is this? This nigga look like Michael Williams. What the fuck?
My phone felt right.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Fielded right around the 8. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second.
And this is going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner runs it off, and the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Mahomes. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Damn.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll give to the big man, Campbell. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On the handoff, here's Campbell. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Montana. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Montana going for it on 4th. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No, okay. Oh.
Now Montana. As he throws there, incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
To throw again on 2nd down. Montana. Over the middle. There's a diving catch. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Campbell. He will push his way down to about the 14. They'll run up the middle with Campbell. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Earl Campbell with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Montana will throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go around. From the 40 now on 2nd down, Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
That's a fucking touchdown, bro. Come on now.
It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter.
You bitches doing me dirty. They know that's a touchdown.
Just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Jones will come now in motion right. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Jefferson bring it in the slant. And he'll take this.
Nigga, fuck is you talking about, boy?
Justin Jefferson.
This shit get real technical over here, man.
And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Ah, that's bullshit.
Zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for
that's bullshit.
years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams
that's
want to throw
bullshit.
the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessful. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball
He came out
at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defense.
That's defense.
All 3 timeouts
Come on.
in the back pocket.
So the chess match.
I ain't going out like that.
Because
You're going to beat me.
What do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try to
Let me
bury
go
them with
now.
another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Montana. That ball caught by King.
Come on, do that shit again.
And he'll be taken
Do that shit
down,
again.
but not before they work it across midfield.
Damn, what's the difference doing 2K? God damn.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Goddamn telling me.
And he's got some space
That's a
here.
bullshit right
And he
there,
goes down, but not before getting
He
this
fucking
inside the
he getting all this
25.
yardage and shit.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was
Fuck,
over
I
20 yards, and so is this one.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
Let's go, Mike Evans.
Do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Running play.
Come on, knock that nigga lights out.
Protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Come on now. What we doing?
They will look to throw. Montana.
What we fucking doing?
Turn here and he's
Come on.
back at about the
Come on.
37-yard line.
What we doing?
That's sacked by Khalil.
What we doing?
Damn.
3 points
What we
separating
doing?
these 2 sides with 2 minutes left to go.
You trying to go for it, bro?
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
You gonna go for
They're
it?
looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life.
This shit.
I want to blitz your ass so bad.
This nigga here run like fuck.
I don't even know why I'm doing this my fucking self.
Gonna try to throw for it with Montana. He lets this one fly towards the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was. Obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep.
I needed that pick 6 right there.
Just
Pick
a few
2,
snaps
that
remaining. They can't relax just
That's
yet.
bullshit, bro. He should have not caught that shit.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I need to take this to the crib. I need to return this
Here's
bitch.
Tony to return it as he brings it out of the
I need
end
to
zone.
return this bitch. Come on, Nicole. I need to return this bitch. What is you talking about? I need to return this bitch. Nigga.
Okay, game on. Don't
Come
go anywhere
on.
yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside
Come the
kick
fuck
coming up.
on, man.
It's not a high percentage play, but it's better
Don't
than
you
not
ask
having
for
a chance at all. And that's when you put your
You're not-
leapers in your flock.
You're not fucked
Forces
up.
one there. It's a potential dagger as it's
You're not fucked
intercepted.
up. You're not fucked up. My nigga.
But there's some excitement.
Yeah, they don't
Go
get a
for
stop
two,
now.
And instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit,
that.
though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rally.
Exactly. And getting back there and making the
Come on, I need a
tackle, not
hit
giving
stick
up too
fumble
much
right here.
themselves.
Kick it to him. Kick it to him.
Ready to call up Sean T?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over.
I need a 3 and out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet. Your defense still has
Come on,
3
let's go,
timeouts,
baby.
and obviously
Come on.
this is a very
Do
slow
I call timeout yet already?
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done.
I called timeout already. No, I don't
Challenge your
think I
offensive
did.
line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block.
Damn, man.
Come on, timeout. Let's fucking go. Come on.
And maybe bring
Thank
extra
you.
people
Come
to
on.
the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their
Come on.
timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good.
Play the fuck on. He came out of tight.
Throwing a corner post.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
He switched it up.
Play fake, now here's Montana.
God damn it.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Oh, let's go!
They'll let me in real life.
No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should
I tried to block that shit.
3 and out.
I tried to block it. Come on, let's go. Oh, he grabbed me too. He grabbed me too. God damn. I was gonna get a field goal range, bro. Oh,
Do he know how to block it?
No, he don't. Am I clutch or what? Oh, I threw a pick. Oh my God. Out of a sack. Out of a sack. Wow. Hey, that sack actually fucking got me.
Saquon Barkley on defense.
To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most
That's
people
bullshit,
think plays
bro.
are the offense trying to get it done. In this
That's
case,
bullshit. Throw out of a sack. Really, bro?
Any other time we would just let him take the sack. But the one time we needed help.
They'll run with a big man, Campbell.
He just bullied that nigga. Yo, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Tremendous
I'm
all day
done.
long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches have a reliable running game. They breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can fight it.
He fumbled! He fumbled! He fumbled! He fumbled! Oh shit! That nigga fumbled! Go! Oh shit!
What a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard.
But I was about to end stream, I swear I was. I tried to. Something just told me, don't end that bitch.
Taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back.
You guys about to get off, wasn't you?
I swear to God I was about to get off, bro.
Didn't do it. A cost.
I was trying my hardest, but that bitch did not let me in. And something just said, nah, don't end, bro.
Stop with an even 20 seconds.
Yo, that nigga actually fucking fumbled.
The left side completion to Jones.
I'm going ahead and kick him out field
The
goal.
offense will
It's
burn their
my
third
deal.
and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Nigga, I'm over here lagging and shit.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will tie this game
Dang.
in the final minute
Yo,
of play.
that nigga actually fumbled, bro.
Kicker to get him back to even, and he does not.
Yo, that's crazy.
Brandon, you think the pressure ever
I was on my way to quitting too, and that nigga actually fumbled, bro.
right there. I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels because there's a
What if
good
he did
chance
quit?
he may need to get
Then you would get so many what ifs.
overtime.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe call is to kneel and just
This
take
thing
it
got a field goal range.
It's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
They go play action with Montana. Steps away to his left.
Come on. Come on. Come on, Sauce. Come on, Sauce. Come on, Sauce.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he will be taken down.
Ah.
That means we are
Let me grab my shit. Let me grab my what? My comment.
and we have
Hold on, let me see if I got heads and tails. Hold
overtime.
on.
Here
We're going to tails all day, though.
The way
You know
this game
that. We're
played
going
out,
tails.
this is exactly how it should end.
We're going
to
tails for sure.
overtime because neither
Come on,
one
we're
got an
going.
advantage today.
It's a
We're
little
going tails for
teaching
sure.
moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes.
You like to proceed.
kid,
So in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score,
that's all
the
right.
other team gets a possession. And after
I would have given the ball to you first anyway.
then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins
Oh,
the
it is a
game.
new overtime.
So it's the 49ers who will get the football first with a chance to win it here in overtime. This one fielded at the 5.
I'm gonna crack his ass. I get overtime.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles. Pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Here's Campbell. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 143 yards rushing for him now as he's just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots down after the end zone.
Fuck.
Right now, that might be available to him.
And now this first drive in OT continues. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
You don't get no more cleaning than that, dog. You don't get no more cleaning than that, my nigga.
Shotgun. Here's Montana.
I mean, I know it. I know he's throwing that, though. I know he's throwing that.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I know he's throwing
Play
that.
action.
Yeah,
It's
shit.
Montana.
That fucking post is screaming.
Lets it go for Samuel.
That fucking post is screaming.
It's a touchdown. An absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen
That
this one in
fucking post is
overtime.
screaming. I'm watching
The
it the
Niners
whole
once
time.
again electing to go for 2.
He type of throw that shit, bro. I knew he was gonna throw it. He's just that type of nigga,
The
bro.
2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
You know I'm gonna do a good job, man.
Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And this return will now positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
What if they last with a fumble?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. In motion right is Jones. Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Fuck ass, nigga.
Carolina. He goes 46 yards on the touchdown run. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to
a weak ass run. I lost on a weak ass run. You were saying something about that.